everyone. This is Lynette Davis, your transformational life coach. And tonight I came on to share another foundation to healing, and that is to get it out of your system and to also remember the second part, which is most important, is do the work to actually heal. So last night I was on my way home and I wanted something very light to eat because I had fasted all day. So I stopped and I got some sushi. And by time I arrived home, I ate in the car. By time I arrived home, I instinctively knew that I had bad sushi. And I also knew I needed to get this out of my system, and it needed to come out of my system as soon as possible. I knew it was going to come up or it's going to go down. And it came up. So last night, it's so crazy because even in the craziest, grossest times, God can speak to you. And God spoke to me as He always does through the use of metaphors. So it's so crazy because I feel like a lot of women instinctively know their hurts, their trauma, their pain, the memories. Like when things happen, our intuition tells us. Like we know good relationships, healthy relationships, connections and attachments that we have to things, people, ideas. Like we know, and our system also tells us this isn't it, or like we know. And so a lot of times we think that healing is, all right, let me just get this out of my system, or let me just get past a heartbreak. We think that that's healing, and it's not. That sets the stage for healing, and that's the precursor to healing, but that's not actually doing the work to heal. And it's so important to know the difference. So you have setting the stage for healing, and then you have on the back end actually doing the work in the space that you've now created. So I called the restaurant to tell them, hey, just so you're aware, this is what happened. I just left your restaurant less than an hour ago. I'm done. And the lady wanted to let the manager know and blah, blah, blah. And she got back on the line and she said, I spoke with the manager. We're sorry. The next time you come, we'll give you the same sushi roll for free. And I laughed when I got off the phone for about 2 minutes. Girl, I don't want that sushi roll ever again in my life. And I couldn't fathom that she thinks that I would even put myself in a situation to go back and eat the same thing that got me sick. And a lot of times we, as women, we're deceived by the same thing. And we forget, hey, this situation wasn't a good one. Like, this situation caused me harm. But then on the back end, 2 months later, 4 months later down the line, we forget and we give second chances and third chances. And we, are enticed by the same exact thing. Like, don't return to your vomit. Like, metaphorically, don't ever return there. Like, that's a place of brokenness. That's a place of pain. If you need to return, make sure you do it with the intent to heal that situation. But don't go back to the same person that caused the abuse and the pain. Like, nothing good is going to come from that. And one thing that I was thinking about is that particular restaurant can serve good sushi all day long. And it may sit well with other people, but I have to be confident and assured that for me, that's not for me anymore. Like, I will never again go back and get that sushi. So for those of you who are listening and you are taking inventory of whatever area of your life has unrest or things that I need to get this out of my system and heal from it. If you're ready to draw the line in the sand from your past to your purpose, I would like to invite you to my 5-day inner transformation bootcamp, which is starting in a couple weeks. If you are interested in saying yes to your healing, yes to your transformation, DM me your email address and I will send you the information. So, all in all, I just want you all to be inspired, be empowered. These videos are for you. And I hope that they are helpful as I share my experiences and what God laid on my heart to share with you. With that said, I'm going to continue to recover because I still don't feel well. But with that said, good night.